Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Guns and Radio podcast. We are here once again on YouTube. I normally would throw it to Chris Caputo right now, but unfortunately, Caputo couldn't be with us today. So
He's out.
instead,
He's out. He's out. You know, working with the. God damn it! He's trying to cover up the curling incident that happened.
the
He's out there,
curling is,
politician. You guys didn't see about and hear about that?
I'm not Canadian.
The
Yeah.
Winter Olympics got a little heated between the Swedes and the Canadians the other day, in a very, very, very tight but yet tense curling expedition, where Canada fucking cheated,
How do you
and the
cheat at
Swedes were.
curling?
That's what I'm saying. But I bet Caputo's out there. He is picketing. He is saying that they weren't cheating. That's where he's at.
What are they,
He's at the
Nancy
town hall
Kerrigan, one of these
meeting.
people?
First world
He's at the
problems, am I right?
he's at the town
Curling.
hall meeting
Curling.
debating the curling incident is where Christopher is. And
Uh,
you need to pull this up on the side when you go into edit. It's in the chat. Literally, there are f bombs exchanged. I thought this was an old fart sport, and they are about to go fisticuffs in curling in the Olympics between Canada and Sweden.
Tara, who's your favorite curling athlete?
I'm sure they're Canadian. I don't know. Maybe they're it could be someone in like Finland. Yeah, I
Oh
like the
man.
Finnish. Like who are they competing against? If it's only a Canadian sport, like what countries are also competing in curling?
You know what? Franz
United
also didn't
States,
come in
Switzerland.
tonight.
Mhm.
Did you notice that? Franz isn't here. Caputo isn't here. They-
Europeans and Canadians.
I mean, maybe Jeff's on to something.
Just saying's all. Just saying's all. And I'm giving a shout out to Curran from Cincinnati, who's gonna ski jump in 12 hours. Is one of my friend's brothers.
Oh,
So
well.
shout out
That's
to the
cool.
U.S. jump team.
Yeah, USA, USA, USA.
So by the time this airs, he's about to jump.
That sounds awesome. So good
Mhm.
luck to him. That's who I'm rooting for.
Yep.
Bring
Look,
on the gold, boys.
Jeff's about to start giving shout outs to all his cousins and his aunties and
The
Hey,
entire
come on, man. If you
Weisenberg
know an
family.
Olympian, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, folks, today on the show, because Caputo's not with us, we will not be covering one of the songs from The Wheel. We were originally supposed to be checking out Benefix by the Juju Hounds. That's going to be happening on Thursday's episode. And instead, today on the show, if you stick around for our song review, we're going to be watching the music video to Poison's Talk Dirty to Me that was released 39 years ago tomorrow. So, yeah, that's a fun
Oh,
little anniversary. Wish
a
it
lot
were
of history
40,
with
but
that song in the band too, right?
oh yeah, I do.
I bet Cindy Crawford can attest to that. If you guys know the story.
Um, is Cindy Crawford
At
in
the
that music
VMAs?
video?
No, in the VMAs. We'll talk
I don't
about
know.
it when we get there.
Yeah, okay.
Remind me.
Let's do that. But first, many of the Epstein files were released already to the public, and Tara and I were talking about this before it went on the air. One of the first things, actually, I think the first thing I did when I had access to search these uh, friggin' files. Besides, look for people who shared names with my friends to see if I could be like, "Hey, look, buddy, you was mentioned in the Epstein file." Um,
But
let's look up everybody in GNR and see if anybody was mentioned in the Epstein files. And so far, the answer is one.
yeah, so I've known the Epstein files were searchable for like a week, but I didn't really care to do it because I couldn't think of anything cool to look up. And then I thought of something cool to look up. Members of Guns N' Roses. Well, of course, just the word Guns N' Roses, and that never came up. But yeah, Slash comes up in the Epstein files, and I sent the image to Dustin so he can tell us what that's about.
Yeah, so I got it right here. And it looks like, let's see, who is this from? This is from, should we be showing these emails? Well, they're in the Epstein
Yes,
files. So they're,
yes.
Public record.
G Vacation. This was sent to them and it was 2014.
Hmm.
And let's see, from Rock to Score, Slash and Duncan Sheik Sunday, and I guess they're being invited to something. Join us for a spirited conversation with rock legend Slash, singer-songwriter Duncan Sheik, presented by FTF and NH. Uh, is this like an invite
Probably.
It's
to
an
some?
invite to some exclusive Grammy party.
Oh, okay.
I mean, or just like event.
I'm gonna guess that. Scroll down a little bit. I'm gonna
Right
guess
here.
one of those X'd out boxes is a QR code to get you in the door or something. Not
Not
a
in
QR code, but
2014.
a scan bar or something,
Potentially. I don't know.
or like maybe an RSVP check. I don't know,
But
but
it would
or
be
pictures of the place
interesting
it'll be at.
to find that event on the internet and see if there's any evidence of Epstein being there.
We'll do a watch along someday.
How hard could it be? I'm gonna find it.
So that's
But
the only notification or red flag so far.
so
What
far,
was
it's the
that?
only thing we found.
This was the only thing it found. Yeah.
Oh
But I
boy.
love how they even go on to explain who Slash is.
So cool.
And it's like, oh, are these rich people that out of the loop that they
Yes,
need an
Yes, they
explanation?
are. Trust me,
Really?
they are.
I think
Yes,
so.
dude. Like even when I met Slash, he was out of the loop, and he's sober, man. It was just me backstage at this club, dude, at like 2:30 in the afternoon, and I
They
had to
just
like
don't
call his
care
name.
about anyone
They
else.
they don't. They just
So
walk
like they're not
through like
impressed.
they're on
Nothing
a
impresses
cloud.
them.
Nothing.
Was
No.
was Jeffrey Epstein there?
We're gonna find out. I'm
Uh,
gonna find that event.
I was talking about when Jeff met Slash. Was Jeffrey Epstein there?
Maybe.
no, it was just me, his handler, Miles, off one bus, and the like opening band's manager like starting to get shit set up. And that was
Well,
it. And maybe and of course the employees of the club. But I like it was just me and I had to say his name twice and he turned around and he goes, "Oh, it's just you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man." And in my head I was like, "Yeah, it's not like Argentina 903, man. It's just me." Can you
I think
imagine that though for him? He used to look out hotel rooms and there were seas of fucking people. And he turns around in a club when he's like loading in and it's just me.
Yeah.
When he's out on
Yeah,
tour with
those days
Miles.
are over for every artist.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it
That's
does
gotta
sound
be like
familiar.
a fucking shock to him, man.
I don't know if I was coming out of a dark alley and I turned around and there was Jeff. I'd probably be pretty shocked too.
Yeah. But I'll always be there for you, homie. What'd she give
Well,
you, guy? What'd she give you, buddy? Come on, get it out. Get it out.
Because the chances of people coming up in the Epstein files is high, but the chances of them coming up for some of the bad stuff is low. Like
fair enough.
most people are in it innocuously,
Like Slash here.
like Slash.
Yeah.
So far.
As far as we know.
Well, we searched the whole
Okay.
thing. I mean, everything they
I
have
mean, we don't know what happened at that party yet until you find it.
at least wasn't in the Epstein files.
Oh man. That's funny. But if Tara's right about Slash, then he's not worried because he didn't read it.
Oh, my theory that he
The
can't read.
publicist created
Yeah.
that, handed it over to Rolling Stones for an okay, and then like
Yeah,
it
I
went
don't think
out.
he can read.
Oh man, this guy. I did read somewhere that other celebrities basically say if you're not mentioned in it, it's because you're kind of a loser. I think it was funny how Elon Musk was trying to get into everything and nobody wanted him there.
Is Elon
Well,
Musk not in it? Or
yeah, he's in it.
yeah, but he's not. But they like he was not an associate of Epstein's. Like that's the
No,
one
I
thing
think
he
the only
didn't
thing I
do.
remember, the only thing I remember hearing was I think there was like a party that was mentioned that he was invited to, but he didn't go to. That's
Yeah,
all
he
I
was
remember.
not part of those dudes. Like somehow, surprisingly, Elon Musk managed to like not be that shitty. It's shocking.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Especially
I
for a
it had
guy
to
who
be a
had to have
fluke.
hair to get
Or
girls.
like Epstein just straight up didn't like him.
I think he just didn't like him because from
Yeah.
what I've heard. Now I haven't read this, and so I have nothing but. And somebody can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But what I think it was he was wanting to hang out, and then like nobody wanted to hang out with him.
Yeah, he sucks.
Something like that. It's
Yeah.
like I don't remember exactly what it was, but I just
So
thought it was
he's
funny.
too big of a loser for Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile island.
You
That's
think he'd
quite
have
an
enough money to buy
accomplishment.
his friends,
Well, I think that would be a good thing to be
That's quite an
despised by.
accomplishment. Good for him.
He's probably thanking God right now for
Yeah.
that. Oh man.
Right.
Well,
Dodge
let's
that bullet.
see. I'm gonna search on air right now. I'm gonna search you guys and see if you guys are in there. Uh, let's start with Mason.
Well, yeah, I just remember Dustin. I'd love to stay and check about that. But I think I gotta go. Something come up.
Are you sure?
Uh,
Because I've got it pulled up.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I just gotta go. I just forgot about a thing I gotta get to. So,
Oh shit, he's gone.
Let's go ahead, double check that
That
now.
was well played on his part.
Well, other Guns N' Roses news that we have available to us today, and I got this a couple of days ago and I sent it to you guys, but apparently the song "Nothing," GNR's most recent song that we already reviewed here, and that's in the archives. We gave our thoughts on that. Has cracked the top 10 on the mainstream rock airplay charts as it ascends from number 12 to number 10. And my thing that I've got to ask about that story is they still have airplay charts? I just
Yeah,
thought they
dude,
went
I
by like
proved it the other
Spotify.
night on my drive somewhere.
You did
You
what?
remember? Remember when I proved it was on the radio and getting airplay the other day?
First off, I have our group chat muted when I go on vacation.
No, that was Friday night.
That was Friday night? Okay, yeah, then I was definitely had you guys muted at the time. I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was out of town this weekend.
about 10:30 local. I got it on the radio.
Okay.
I like having a car that doesn't have a GPS jack in it, and I having a car that has a computer on it. So my car's kind of old school. So yeah, I got a radio,
Yeah, Jeff
and I
can't
got a
use
10-disc
GPS.
player.
The feds
Got it
would
on my
find him too
phone.
easy.
Can't track him.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm the gingerbread man. You'll never catch me.
So there was also Robert Duvall died.
Yeah, that's
And God, I was gonna
terrible.
have Mason make the clip. So Axl Rose famously wore that Charlie Don't Surf shirt
Right.
during the Use Your Illusion tours, and that was from a famous Robert Duvall quote from Apocalypse Now. If you
Yeah.
remember,
Oh yeah.
iconic. I think it's like Axl's favorite movie or something. So.
It's fucking
Apocalypse Now.
Mhm.
dope
I
ass
thought his
movie.
favorite movie was whatever that Dalai Lama shit he was talking about.
So I Googled what is Axl Rose's favorite movie. This was years ago, and it came up that it's Nicolas Cage in Drive Angry. That's his favorite movie, according to Google.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You think maybe he said
Speak.
that just because Cage is like his homie?
I don't
I
know, but have
think
you seen
I
the?
don't think it does like any it's not based in reality at all.
Have you have you guys seen the Amazon movie coming out about Nicolas Cage as like the 1940s gangster Spider-Man?
No.
Fuck
Nicolas
yeah, it
Cage
looks
is going to
good.
be Spider-Man?
And
That's
then like this 1940s gangster like idea, and you can watch it either in black and white or you can watch it in color on
man.
Amazon. It's good. Like I love Nicolas Cage. I think Pig was an amazing movie. I think he's great, and he's like one of those actors like oh God, who's the guy? He always plays the gangster movies.
Pacino?
No, keep
De
going.
Niro?
No,
Joe
uh,
Pesci.
no,
Pesci?
keep going. No, he's way older. He's in some Sandler movies. Everybody tries to mimic his voice.
Crazy
Christopher
Eyes.
Walken. Christopher
Oh,
Walken.
Walken.
Like those are the two type of actors who just always have to work. That's why they have like 3 movies out a year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Nicolas Cage had to go back to work. That's why he was in that Jesus movie.
Oh
Well,
no,
the IRS.
yeah, it's Nicolas Cage has to constantly work because he's in such debt to like the IRS.
But I think he's done. Hold on, let's see here. That's a good Google question. Does he still owe the IRS money?
This Nicolas Cage. We're over
Does
I'm
here
sure he
Nicolas
wearing.
Cage
does.
still owe the IRS money?
I'm sure he does.
It'd be funny if Team Brazil paid it off.
So he still owes. Apparently, he owes 12 million still on 14.
Yeah, so he's got to
No,
keep
no, no,
working.
no, 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 no. He owes. Yeah. No, no, no. 8.
I mean,
Sorry. He's paid 6 on 14.
okay. So now he owes 8 million.
Yeah, good luck to him.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
i-
didn't
if
he
this
own a
was the
dinosaur
90s.
once? So if you have to own a dinosaur,
Yeah, he was not good with his money.
yeah.
Yeah.
He like
That's
bought
a
like castles and comic books and yeah, I mean like and the next thing
that's
you know, you do 3 or 4 movies a year because you're broke.
And then he like, yeah, I know about his comic books. And then he had all his friends over for a Christmas party, and they stole his comic books. Yeah, dude, that's bullshit.
There was just like again like rich people problems. Like, come on.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's funnier,
These
the fact that
people.
he had the comic books or the fact that his friends stole his comic
Definitely
books.
that they stole it.
yeah,
It's
That's
at a
man. And
Christmas
then like,
party.
there's actually you know how you get like sports cards and comics graded now, so they have actual value. They've totally taken the whole fun out of the hobby out of it for the kids. Like, oh my god, my card's worth 300, and they're like, no,
Mhm.
it's not until you go get it graded. You know, so
yeah.
there's an actual bin of comics called the Nicolas Cage collection that are actually out on auction, I think, were or now. And it's like the whole collection that got stolen got found in a storage unit. And
And then
Nicholas already
and then
collected on the
did it get taken by the government?
well, Nicholas already got the insurance for it, so
It's because I
finders
would say
finders
it would be a
keepers.
seizure because it would be assets.
Yeah, so somehow these comic books are now back out on auction and
Huh.
back in the general pop.
Gen Pop.
Well, there you go. If you want to make a bid, tell them where to go, Jeff.
I don't know. Google it.
Google it. Uh, who doesn't? Oh, it'd be even a dick move if you won that auction and then you go to Hollywood, you meet Nick Cage and you get him to sign them.
Oh, there was like some kid who did that with some Tech Nine shit. Or yeah, or no, Takaki 69 or whatever his name is. And he like went to a show to see if he wanted it back or could get it signed, and Takashi 69 was like, "Nah, fuck off."
Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
these
I mean,
celebrities, and then you see like these celebrities' houses that are like on the internet where these explorers go and they're abandoned and shit, like mansions. Like these guys make so much fucking the real deals, dude. They make so much money that like it's a drop in the bucket for them.
what I don't get is how somebody can be that broke and still able to live in like the good part of LA. Maybe Tara can explain that. She's got some LA now.
There's no not cheap. I mean, there's no cheap parts of LA anymore.
No.
Oh,
So like I live in a regular neighborhood on the east side of Los Angeles, and celebrities live in my neighborhood now. Like there's
uh,
nothing. This city is not for, me anymore. I live in a
uh,
rent controlled place I've been in for almost 10 years. It's fucking hell.
Yeah,
do you
man.
ever
Like,
think you ever think about leaving Los Angeles?
I have. I always come back.
Oh, well,
where would
that's
I
you
fair.
but
go? Where
I
would you go? Where's your
honestly
dream? Like, fuck
the
this
truth
place.
is it would have to be like some like life-changing move to like the Mexican Caribbean or like, you know what I mean? Like this is where my
Somebody,
family
Costa
is.
Rica, man.
Like
someplace warm.
I just live
Yeah,
here.
she
This is where I
she
live.
can't
This
she
is where I'm gonna
can't go
die.
anywhere
The way it
cold.
is.
Yeah,
Live
she
and
wouldn't
die
be.
in LA.
Oh,
Right?
They made a movie about it.
Those two movies are great, man.
oh man. Well, someday I do plan on coming to Los Angeles at least to see the strip. So
Got
hopefully
to.
then.
There's so much like Guns N' Roses is so quintessentially Los Angeles, and then it's like almost like reverse. Like Los Angeles is quintessentially Guns N' Roses. Like it's the vibe. Like you could feel it still. If we go down to some of those places, I would love to show you guys all that shit.
Being
Yeah.
from Tupelo, Mississippi, which is as big rooted in Elvis fandom
Okay,
as it
interesting.
is, I can kind of get what you're saying because Tupelo is still very, very Elvis rooted.
I mean, it's more
And
like you can see how this city shaped Guns N' Roses. And then you could like when you go down to that part of Hollywood, it's still like they have left their mark on this literal city. It's cool.
that
Like
sounds badass.
not many bands can say that about any city.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
I would love to see that.
Mhm.
Well, before we move too far along, I'm gonna move the conversation on because I think we've been going about 15 minutes now. I do want to show this clip that Jeff sent me earlier this week. Apparently, there's been rumors that Dee Snider is dead, and I
So
missed
isn't
it.
he just really sick?
No, run the
I don't
clip.
know. We're gonna roll the clip and we're gonna listen to detail it on his side of
Okay,
the
so he's
story.
not dead. Okay, he's right
No,
here.
he's
No.
definitely not dead. But let's hear from Dee.
Hey everybody, it's me, Dee Snider, and I'm not dying. No, not never. I mean, we're all dying, but not immediately. My announcement about canceling the tour for health reasons, problems with my heart, arthritis, things like that. The rumors have run wild that I am on my deathbed. I am not. I just can't do those things that I did in my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and even 60s. All right? Otherwise, I'm alive and well. I'm enjoying life. I'm here for the House of Hair. I'm directing a movie. I'll be writing things. You won't see me on the stage kicking ass like I used to because that will mess me up. They just told me, they said, hey man, can you just go out on stage and lay back? No! I can't do that. That's not who I am. Look, I can barely do that on the House of Hair. So I had to pull out of Twisted Sister, had to cancel the tour. My apologies for that, and thank you for all the love and care and worry and all that stuff. It was crazy. I mean, the amount of people, the outpouring was beautiful. Thank you very much for cheering me on. Um, I'm okay. I just can't do that anymore. And you know what? Truth of the matter is, I don't want you to see me up there being less than you expect me to be. If you got
Respect
memories
to
of a
that.
great show that I did,
Yeah.
that's what I want to leave you with. Not me standing up there like Willie Nelson. Nothing wrong with Willie, 95 years old, in a wheelchair, but you know what I'm saying. I,
Yeah.
you know, I went out rocking. I'm still rocking here. I ain't stopping. I got a lot of life to live. My dad's 95 and still kicking, so I'm expecting to be around for a long time, which means the House of Hair will go on forever. All right, don't worry about old T. Thank you.
God, D's still jacked
So
up on coffee,
people
ain't
are confused why a man in his 70s doesn't want to tour, like, and assume that just meant he's dead. Like, I'm in my 40s and I don't want to tour, and I don't have the
you? Right?
energy for that. Like, I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I have too, man.
Like, that sounds horrible.
I mean, I can respect that he doesn't want to go out there
I respect it
and,
immensely.
And
you
think
know,
about it too, like he sold his catalog so he can get the best amenities out on the road. He can afford it.
not fair
Yeah,
enough.
You
prioritizing
know?
his health over that, like, that's cool.
And if
Yeah,
he
bro.
did
Like
go out there and he did just kind of like chill when he's on stage, there would be people that are disappointed. And he doesn't want to disappoint anybody.
Yeah.
it's
That
better to burn
definitely, I
out
mean,
than to
I've
fade away.
always thought Dee Snider was pretty fucking rad, but
Oh, yeah. With the
he's like
things he did,
continuously cool.
like in the
Yeah, I
90s when
dig
he
him.
took on Congress, dude,
Yep.
that's one of the greatest
Yeah, he's a
rock and
legend and
roll.
an icon. Yeah.
He was humbled too in the industry. Like he went and worked as a telephone operator, and they're like, "Are you?" And he's like, "Nah, I just look like him." So like in the '90s, because they peaked from like the '80s. So like when I was graduating high school, he wasn't making a shit ton of money, man.
But remember when he
Like
made that horror movie, Strange Land? Was that what it was called?
yeah,
Oh
I
man, and it
think
was,
so.
I think he's in it, isn't he?
Here, I have his IMDb page up actually because I was looking to see what his movie he's directing is going to be, but it doesn't say.
Yeah,
He was in an episode of Cobra Kai. What? He was in the last Sharknado. Hell, fucking yeah. I'm trying to think. What was the movie called?
Strange Land. He wrote and directed it.
One word.
Yeah, it was like a horror movie. Strange Land? Late 90s, early 2000s.
I don't have a clue. I
I
didn't know
remember this
about that.
vividly. This is
1998. It
98.
was John Peeplo, writer Dee Snider is the director, and it is available on Tubi.
What is that?
Oh, well, we may have to do a watch along in the future.
That actually could be fun.
A
Yeah,
detective
decent.
pursues a sadist specializing in body modification rituals who lures teenagers through the internet.
Cool.
Look at D using modern technology in his horror fix.
He's ahead of he's
Get
ahead of his
some.
time.
Yeah, get some. This is a guy, his only addiction was coffee.
He rules.
Well, that reminds me, speaking of things that aren't dead, but are definitely ragged, torn, decrepit, and on their last leg, we posted a clip last week from a show actually a few weeks ago where, and honestly, it's one of my favorite moments of the show this year, where we were ragging on poor Jeff, as usual, but his hat in particular, I thought I said, I'm not going to say what I thought it said on the air, but I thought it said something on the air that was inappropriate, but I knew Jeff well enough to know that that was not the case, and so drawing attention to it wasn't going to be an issue. However, when Jeff took his hoodie off and I saw that poor godforsaken hat, I immediately, yeah,
He wears that still.
This one here.
Show the hat, Jeff.
This one here is a multi-purpose hat. It allows you to.
Oh yeah. It's a multi-purpose hat. It can be a hat or a chew toy for your dog.
or it has been the pillow one night. I'm not gonna lie. So So
when did it fall into a lawn? When did you run over it with a lawnmower? Or
it's like one of those hats where the pin at the top is the only thing holding it together. But the hat itself is deep. Like my big misshaped head can get all the way in it.
Oh well, yeah, with all the holes in it, there's probably a lot of things that can get in it.
Right.
Sunlight, rain.
That being said, I'm not calling out.
Well, hang on. Let me before you show it. Let me set up the rest of the story here. So before the show, I got Jeff to show me the hat because I offered to buy him a new hat, and then maybe we could take Jeff's hat and put it in like a glass pane or something, and put it in like a museum of collectibles that we could put behind me here or something like that, like so it can be observed by our audience and everything. If we ever have one of those get-togethers, we'll have like Jeff's hat on display. But you told me in the past that you've tried to purchase another one of these hats, and what was the issue that you had?
Well, I do have. Okay, yes, the the fucked up hat has been replaced by a new hat.
Wait. But, and I want to tell you something. I just noticed the duct tape also that's holding it together.
That's holding it back together. This hat, it's about comfort, not style with this hat. All right.
I believe that. It sure ain't about
the
style.
whole entire cranium, you see. It's a deep pocketed hat. So
I don't know. Just think, Tara, if you know what, you could send this the way fashion goes. You could send this to Tara and let her sell it in L.A. and you could probably get $100,000 for it.
I mean,
probably.
I wish I could say that you're wrong, but
probably. And I'd take it in a heartbeat.
You might be right.
But
after those piss pants jeans, anything's possible.
The piss pants jeans. What was it called?
Oh, I don't know.
Calico cut jeans.
Yeah, something like that. They were made to look like you pissed yourself.
It's from the I Think You Should Leave sketch. It's a comedy sketch.
Oh, was that not real?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, I saw it on Vice. It says piss pants are in for 2023. Okay.
No, it's definitely calico cut jeans, calico cut pants. I'll send you the link.
Okay. Well, it show had the internet.
This is like yeah, you just have to watch the sketch.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, this is like it's almost like the sketch coming to life. It's a little weird. I feel like I've entered another dimension. All right.
That happens a lot in this decade.
Seriously, what the fuck?
But Jeff, go ahead and finish the story. So when I offered to buy you another one, you said in the past that you've tried to buy another version of this hat.
So yes, correct. So this is the fucked up one, and as you can see, it is the Soggy Dollar Painkiller. It's a bar down in the islands. I've since returned and gotten another hat. Again, see, Soggy Dollar. However, you can see that this hat isn't as deep and I look like Chip in this hat, where I look like Dip in this hat. So what are you gonna do?
One hat looks like Chip and one looks like shit. I got you.
Yeah. So my misshaped head must fit in the whole cranium.
So, can we maybe make a plea to the people that own this obscure bar in God knows where, Tennessee or Kentucky,
It's in the islands, man.
and ask them to maybe bring back, show the hat one last time?
The good one or the bad one?
The good one, the one you like.
The good one.
Please, for God's sake, if anybody out there knows the people that own this fucking bar, Soggy, Dollar, Painkiller. If anybody out there watching knows the people that own this bar, tell them to please bring back that version of the hat so that Jeff can get his favorite hat replaced. For the love of God. and the mercy of that on that poor hat. One last thing we're going to talk about here in a minute. We're going to review "Talk Dirty to Me" by Poison, a very sexually charged song, as most of the Poison library is, and we like it that way. But speaking of sexually charged, I saw a headline. I think you sent me this, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
The Winter Olympics is facing a condom shortage after athletes used, you ready for this? 10,000 condoms in just 3 days.
3.
Yeah,
Those sheer numbers don't add up.
How many athletes are in the Olympics?
Think about Olympic athletes just gravitating to each other.
So this is like something that comes up in the Olympics every year, that it's like a fuck palace, like the Olympic Village. Like this is every year. But I don't know the amount of people that are in this Olympic Village, right? So if it's like a numbers game, 10,000 condoms, let's say 3,300 people having sex a night. But we're also talking a percentage. What percentage of people actually use condoms? You know what I mean? This isn't adding up.
Well, if I'm in the Olympics, then
unless they have a policy where you absolutely have to use condoms.
Oh, that's a good question. Let's ask.
I can see that. I could see that. Where the Olympic Committee has a rule about it.
Okay.
So everybody doesn't get venereal disease and pregnant.
Yes, the Olympics have a long-standing policy of providing free condoms to athletes in the Olympic Village, a tradition that began in the 1988 Seoul Games to promote safe sex and prevent the spread of STDs. For the 2026 Winter Olympics, in where the fuck ever, I can't pronounce that. Milan. Thank you, sweetheart. The officials are restocking.
Milan?
No, it didn't say Milan. It said Milan Cortina.
Corsico or something?
Some shit.
I don't know. I'm not paying that close of attention to the Olympic. Corso?
Listen, when it's something exotic from some faraway land and my southern drawl mispronounces it, it sounds more horrible than me not even trying.
I think it's endearing. Okay, wait, keep going about the Olympic condoms.
Well, it says that officials are restocking supplies after the initial 10,000 condoms ran out in 3 days.
I don't think the resupply is going to have the branding on it, though.
Yeah, it caused, let's see, supply for the 3,000. There's only 3,000 athletes. Okay, so 3,000
So
people.
there you go. Numbers game, not adding up.
They would have had, so every single one of them would have had to been fucking.
Twice.
At least.
And then a couple more having one more round.
No, not happening.
Well, maybe they bought shitty condoms and they broke when they were putting them on.
They didn't use all the condoms. They were distributed. I'm sure 9,500 of them did not get used.
Yeah, dude, think about it, though. Like, when you were in high school and you were in college, like, you used to be able to go to, like, the center and there would be a fishbowl of them and you just grab a handful and roll, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, okay, here's the other thing. They come in different sizes. Like, you got to get the right size. How do we, are they just like providing mediums and hoping for the best? Is it like when you catch, you know how every time you catch a t-shirt at a concert, it's always a medium?
It's just a gesture.
Yeah, man. I
It's
think
just a
I think it's the
suggestion.
fishbowl idea,
They're
and people just
suggesting
stop. I'm gonna.
consider using these condoms. Consider
Yeah, and
condoms.
at the same time, it's a pretty cool novelty to put in your pocket and take home as an
That's
athlete.
actually more what I think it is. Like
You know
a
what I mean?
Probably.
souvenir.
Like, holy shit, look at that! I'm taking 3. I'm gonna give
Yeah,
one
yeah,
to my
yeah.
brother when I get home.
Yeah.
You're never gonna believe it, dude. I got you an Olympic Trojan, dude.
Because when I first quit, okay, so when I first got divorced, Tinder was already a thing. And I learned pretty well immediately nobody uses fucking
No one
condoms.
uses condoms.
And
I do.
I mean, I do.
You see people running around?
Right. No one uses condoms but you, Dustin, and me.
Nobody I ever met on Tinder,
I've never
and I
met.
used to not. I'll be honest, because I've told my hand sanitizer story on here before,
Oh,
and and I didn't use condoms back then, but I have ever since.
Speaking of hand
Um,
sanitizer story, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna start using them now regularly.
okay, just a quick version of that story. I'm not going to tell the whole thing, but I used to. First off, you can't tell by looking at me now, but I only not only did I used to be skinny, but I also used to be very attractive. I know that's hard to believe for you people watching on YouTube, but there was a time where your boy was a looker. And my buddies would get mad at me because first off, I was the biggest nerd ever, and so were the rest of us. But I would pick up on girls everywhere we went, and I had a pretty high success rate. So this particular night, we were at Pizza Hut, and I think we were on our way to we were on our way to something nerdy. I just don't remember what it was, but I didn't tell her that, and I ended up picking up on the waitress. So I ditched my friends for what was supposed to be an hour or so, turned into about 3 hours. But I hooked up with the waitress that was our waitress at Pizza Hut that night, and all we
Attaboy.
did was was hand stuff. And okay, another piece of context. Um,
Yeah, you're missing
I,
a huge variable.
yeah, I gotta get, well, I gotta add this for context. So I worked in an office where we all sat real close together, and if one person got sick, the whole office got sick. So the HR used to pass out these little bottles of hand sanitizer. Every Monday, you'd come up and there'd be a new one on your desk. So I had gotten in the habit of keeping a little tiny pocket bottle, of sanitizer and of Germex in my pocket. And so it became, I always have to be doing something with my hands. I have that, whatever that nervous tick is called. So I would reach into my pockets and I would Germex my hands a lot as just a nervous thing. If I'm like, my brain's thinking and all this stuff. So anyway, I get this girl home. We do a lot of hand stuff. And then I'm going in for the kill. She stops me and says, "Do you have a condom?" And I go, "Oh, hell no. Why would I have one of those?" And she goes, "Don't you think it's stupid to have sex without a condom?" I was like, "No, I don't got nothing." And she's like, "Well, maybe I do." And I went, "Do you?" Then in my brain, what's happening is I'm thinking, because I lived like in the middle of nowhere, so it was 30 minutes from anywhere. And so I was thinking of how quickly can I get to town to get a box of condoms and bring this chick back here. And so while I'm thinking and doing the math in my head, I reach in my pocket and I Germex my hand. And then and then she jumps off up off the bed and is like, "Take me home." And I go, "Oh, okay." And I didn't know why. She didn't speak to me again. So I call my buddies and I'm about to go rejoin them after I take her back to her car. And I'm pumping gas. And while I'm standing there waiting on the gas to pump, I reach my hands in my pocket. My hand touches the bottle. So I pull out the bottle and I Germex again. And then I look down at my hands and I went, "Oh no." I realized the error of what I had done.
Oh, it just hit me. I didn't even get it.
Hmm.
While I was thinking about getting the condom, so from her POV, I just got done doing hand stuff with her, and then when she told me she had an
Seems
STD,
unreasonable. Like, why would you not want to wash your hands after that?
That would be the first thing I would do, dude. So,
Like, I
honest,
literally,
yeah.
like, who doesn't like go straight to the bathroom to clean up afterwards? Like, animals. You guys are animals.
but oh, she was mad at me. And the worst part of the story that I never tell because it's not really that relevant to the rest of the to get to the punchline is her boss was my ex-girlfriend
I
who I
think the
was
punchline is Pizza Hut waitress.
her boss was my ex-girlfriend who I hooked up with frequently anyway, and she told me no that day, so I just moved on down the chain of command. Oh, young Dustin was a son of a bitch, man. I'll tell you. When I look back at some of that shit. Oh
What I tell
man.
Bailey often, condoms.
Yeah. In hindsight, it's definitely the
They're
way
your
to
best
go.
friend. They're your best friend.
Well, somebody
You're like
else,
good wingman.
I don't know, Tara, what's the female perspective of that story?
Uh, I mean, it wasn't even clicking to me what she was mad about until
Until
the second time when you put it in and you realized it in the story. So I don't know. I mean, I think that men are pieces of shit and women are crazy and it's always going to be like that. And like, that's it.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, somebody else I don't think wears condoms very regularly is the band Poison.
I
I don't know. Do you have some insight on that? You're from LA. I don't know.
mean, well, on one end, yes, but in LA during that time period, there was a major AIDS crisis. And if these guys were fucking everyone, like, I guess they did use condoms.
That's
yeah,
a
man, you
fair
got to think
point.
about out of all the bands that we listen to, like 98.99% of them got out without it.
Yeah, and also people used to take condoms seriously. We don't anymore because there's a cure for everything. But in
Ah,
1989, people were dropping dead of AIDS,
Now
like,
you just live with it.
or,
or you
it's,
have a lot of money and then you forget that you even have it, like Magic
well, I
Johnson.
mean, or you can take prophylactic medication and stop the transmission of it completely. We've come a very long way.
We've
But
Yes.
come
but we've come a very long way in kind of a short amount
laps
of
away.
time. And I actually think that the members of Poison as well as Guns N' Roses used condoms
Oh wait,
willingly.
I thought you said Slash had an STD. Wasn't that something we talked about?
He slash outs himself in his own autobiography as having genital warts.
Oh, what's the difference between that and herpes?
Ugh, I don't know. Different
Yeah,
fucking gross ass
Hang on, my
viruses.
girlfriend's about to be a doctor. Honey, what's the difference between genital warts and herpes?
this just
Talk
took a
loud.
Like you
180.
fucking idiot.
First and foremost, I'm not gonna be.
Oh, don't tell him that.
Okay, fair. So genital warts are actually little warts that are on your genitalia.
Isn't that herpes?
No, herpes are more like lesions. Think like a cold sore.
Well,
She's
I
right.
know. Okay.
But they're
I'm
different.
never
They're
fucking
just
again.
different diseases. And what's the difference between like, oh, it's all gross.
I'm never fucking again.
There's no cure for either. You get them once, you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
never
well,
fucking again. This is why I wear them.
I don't know about genital warts, but like herpes, if you don't have herpes, you're the weird one. Everybody's got some form of herpes.
I don't have herpes.
Me
You
neither.
never had like a cold sore or anything?
Never. Never.
Oh,
Thank God.
must be something that LA
I
one.
think I have a super immunity, but no, never. My sister's has gotten cold sores since she was a kid. So I don't know.
Super immune. Tara is immune from STDs.
Maybe.
All right. Well, there you heard it, folks. Get them DMs ready.
No.
Send them to Jeff.
Gross. Just send the DMs to Jeff. I'll reroute them to Jeff.
Yeah, but
Send
Jeff
your
uses
dick pics
condoms,
to
so
Jeff Weisenberg.
no thanks.
That'd be a thing. That'll be our
Swag.
next Caputo's Not Here segment. We'll do rate my dick pics. Just send them to Jeff Weisenberg. Do not send them to us.
That's Guns and Radio at
Oh
Gmail.
no no. This is the one episode we're not giving our email out in. This. Oh god damn it. Anyway, before we
I will
spiral
say,
off,
man, been tested in the last 3 months, and man, being negative is the most positive fucking information you can get.
I know, dude. So like I never really think about it or worry about it until I'm getting tested and then I'm going back and I'm thinking about everybody I had sex with. But in my head,
But
it's
then you
like
also
maybe
have to wait that time period between. You're just pacing. You're like, come on, dude, let's do something else.
yeah.
I don't want to
Then
play some video. I don't even want to like video games. And I'm like, maybe I'll play a video game.
Sitting over
Pass
here
the
playing
fucking
Angry
time.
Birds while you wait on your herpes result.
Oh God, it's like, man, again, being negative is the most positive news you can get after that. Like, here's my blood, here's the thing. Let's wait that whenever, and then you get on my chart, and you're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Everything's
My
all
chart
good.
is a lifesaver, though. Now you don't have to wait 2 weeks or a month to go back to the
Right.
doctor. It's kind of like you'll be watching my chart, like when you buy something off eBay and you immediately start checking the shipping status.
Right.
Anyway, we're going to check out the music video today to Poison's Talk Dirty to Me, which was once again released 39 years ago tomorrow. Let's see if it still holds up.
Hello? Just a
You know, this is one thing I do miss about music videos when they had storylines.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Speaking of Dee Snider.
Oh, that's not Dee Snider. That's Poison on the
No,
TV.
but I'm saying like their music
Oh.
videos, Twisted Sister definitely had them.
Oh yeah. Twisted Sisters.
They
music
were like the
videos
pioneers of music videos, rock and roll music videos, if you think about
They
it.
had great videos, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the only thing unbelievable in this is that the old elderly couple here is sitting there watching MTV. Not
Oh my
buying that.
You never know, man. Granny could have been ready to rock.
Maybe she had cool parents.
minute. Cindy, it's for you. I got it, Mom. That Brett sounds like such a nice boy.
Hit it, CC.
That Brett is such a nice boy. Have you? By the
Or
way,
girl.
what?
Or girl.
I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. You know, Brett's giving her a call, like when he's obviously getting ready for a show. So, you know, not poor
Gotta show
girl.
off all
Shit.
CC guitars real quick.
If Brett Michaels has her phone number back then, I have a feeling he ain't the only one. Oh, look, that Steven guy. It's calling again. You know, he talks funny. Now that joke was in poor taste.
How slide on stage? I forgot about that.
Oh, the old power
Do you
slide.
automatically pause when someone starts talking?
I'm just habit.
Is it you or does it automatically? It's like
No, I do it.
you do it. You're just like reflexes are really fast.
Wait a minute, yeah. 400 and what are we up to? 416 episodes.
We're almost
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. What was I going to say? Let me ask you something, Jeff. Is there ever going to be a time where some photos of Jeff from this era are going to surface with the makeup and the big hair and the.
Man, I've got to find some. Like, every time I go to my mom's, I do go through some old photo albums, hoping to actually find, like, pictures of my bedroom that were just covered in GNR fucking, like, posters and my mullet and everything. But, you know, I haven't found them yet. Mind you, they're in boxes. I'm going through them.
Here's hoping. But we can do that one picture I always show of you and put it in Chat GPT and we can make some magic there. I'm not going to pick on you. Well, I am, but not for that. All right, let's hit play.
I never seen you look so good. You never act the way you should. But I like it. And I know you like it too. The way that I want you. I gotta have you. Oh, yes, I do. I never.
Man, I wonder if they ever go back and look at these videos and say, man, dude, we were so androgynous. like,
Well, there's that old joke about how I jerked off to the Poison album for like a month before I found out they were all dudes, and then another 2 weeks after that. Oh man, what was Well, you guys were around. I was around, but I can't remember it. I was like one when this came out. What was the conversation like about this music? Was there a lot of people? Because like today, if this music video came out, and it's pretty tame compared to some of the ones that actually come out today, but if it did come out today with these lyrics and this subject matter, that people raise hell. Was there people raising hell back in
As
these
far
days?
as I knew, I mean, I still think we're too young to fully remember Poison because I was like
Oh,
8.
I can
I mean, I
remember.
remember them, but
That
I don't like a public reaction. And you know, because I was born in 1983.
they were the
But
party band.
but I don't think that people were like offended by the looks of this glam metal thing. Like
No.
people were into it, people embraced it. But I was actually thinking about this the other day that the fans of bands like Poison were primarily women.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a fair point.
Yeah, so and
I
not
went
just
to.
a lot of those bands like that are considered hair metal had a mostly female fan base. So
Huh.
I
I
think
was.
that there was this underlying thing. It's, you know, either music for chicks or kind of like these guys look like chicks. So,
Yeah.
because like,
I
so
was.
while the boyfriend is listening to Metallica in 1984, she's listening to Poison.
I went to high school with one of their makeup girls and stuff. She was in love with them and Motley Crue, and we would clash in high school and talk about
Motley
them for
Crue and
time.
Guns N' Roses were the two that kind of like
Yeah, I think that Motley
led
kind of
over.
already like broke down the door for Poison to wear the makeup and was shout at the devil. Like they got more of the bullshit than Poison did. Poison was more like in the Van Halen crowd of party
Because
music.
Motley Crue looked like that, but were heavy as fuck, and people were confused. They were
Right.
like, they looked, Motley Crue did not sound like they looked in those first two records.
Uh,
Motley Crue went hard in the beginning. They're still, I mean, they rule, but
Mm. Where's Vince? You should
I
ask him if he's
don't know
still
about
playing or
that. Don't listen to the last couple of weeks' episodes, Tara.
I mean, if you guys are just biased, maybe you're not super familiar with the music, or maybe you just don't
No,
like it.
I was there for all of it, and I had to pick
What year were
sides,
you
and I
born?
did.
What year were you born?
77.
77? Okay. And you don't think Shout at the Devil is a good record?
I didn't say it was terrible, but if I had to choose,
Yeah, I would choose 100 other records over it too. But I
but
like it.
I'm not. I mean,
There ain't
there's a
nothing
lot
wrong
of
with
bands
having
that
different
came out
opinions.
after them
No,
that just blew
I
them
know,
kind
but
of off
if
the
not if
map
it's
for me.
have some Guns N' Roses bias to listen objectively.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, I'm telling you though, the second I got Appetite, I stopped listening to anything and everything else. Nothing
I
compared.
believe that.
There's
I can see
nothing.
that.
There was nothing you could. Well, I mean, Metallica was out, but they weren't as mainstream. And mind you, I have a sister who's like 5 years older than me, feeding me music. So she was feeding me Van Halen, Def Leppard, you know. And at the end of the day, like I settled on this, but like
But
nothing compared.
what's wild to me, Tara, is that you make a very good, because I also have heard in the past stuff like Def Leppard and Poison be called chick bands, and they've got kind of a reputation for being as misogynist as they are now, is what people say about them. But when they were making the hits and topping the charts, their fan base was women.
Yeah, but the like expectation for how men should be treating women was different back then, which is terrible. But
Yeah, the portrayal.
they also had PR teams. Like this was a created image to sell records.
That's a
Um,
fair point.
you know, like the original idea maybe, you know, was theirs. But once they signed a major and got, you know, and got as big as they ended up getting, like it was a very everything is this industry at this level is so deliberate and disingenuous and, you know, inauthentic. Yeah, I can keep going. Like,
Yeah.
and I do consider Poison, like, I don't consider Motley Crue those things. I consider them as a fucking rock and roll band. Poison is disingenuous and inauthentic, in my opinion.
Okay, well, that's
This is
fair.
what it means to like be a creation of a record label
Like an industry plant.
for public consumption.
Okay, I see what you mean. Let's hit
And Brett
play and
Michaels
let's.
still wears a wig.
That's what I was kind of thinking. It's like he still does wear a wig to this day. And Gene Simmons wears a wig.
Guys from remaining members of the Ramones.
Oh
But that was
yeah,
kind of an old.
Marky.
That was kind of a. Was it Dane wearing wigs? Wasn't that just kind of their MO from the beginning? Like if you didn't fit in already, you're gonna wear a wig until your hair's grown out, and then we'll just cut it.
Oh yeah, that
I
had to
don't
have
think they
been.
made him wear wigs. I don't know. I've never heard that.
I'm
Maybe.
still
I mean, if you
convinced that
join
Matt
the if you
Sorum
join,
wore a wig.
he did. He admits it.
Oh, I heard that Matt Sorum, it was just a perm. Doesn't he talk about the perm?
Yeah, but
I
he
don't
also
know.
talks about the wig in his book.
So it was
Oh, he
both a
does.
wig and a perm.
Yeah, he talks about the wig in the book.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
why he
I'm
always
so
had a
glad.
bandana on.
Yeah. Well, I know like everybody in Steel Panther wears wigs except for the lead singer because we met them after the show and they didn't have the wigs on. And
Hey
man,
man.
they look weird
But
when
I
they're
think if
normal.
asking if Poison came out today, I think they'd be lumped into that same category as Steel Panther. Because sadly, like this kind of rock and roll
You
is
mean
dead.
satire, parody?
Yeah, because
Yeah, Steel
unfortunately,
Panther is
this
a
type of rock
satire.
and roll is
They're
dead.
not a real glam metal band,
Well,
right?
yeah, but they also write their own tunes
Yeah, but it's
too.
not,
So
but it's a like performance art or like satire. I don't know.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
think that
but they
they
have
would
the
be
talent.
Poison if they came out looking like this today. They would be lumped into the same category if they could sell records. Because I don't think anybody would take them seriously
No, you're
if
right.
they came out looking like this.
No, it'd be like Dirty Honey, how they look, you know.
It would be more 70s and less makeup-y, girly, but I see what you're saying.
I like Dirty Honey. The Lexington show they opened for Guns and the Knoxville show they opened for Guns was a hit for me.
Oh yeah, Dirty Honey is great. Let's hit play and let's listen to some more. I do got to get me one of them hats. You know, I hate that Mason isn't here because this is how he still dresses today.
Mason woke up. He's like,
I
give
think
me
I've
that old
seen.
hit parader. I'm gonna open it up and get me some
I think
facts.
I've seen Mason in every one of these outfits so far on the stage.
I mean, the lyrics are, they're pretty rocking, you know.
Oh yeah, this song has a very good lyrical flow to it.
I mean, you're 6 beers in at the bar, everybody's grooving. Everybody, I mean, I still enjoy the song to this
I
day. I
enjoy
mean,
the song.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd see Poison if I had a free ticket. I wouldn't really go out of my way to purchase it though. Like, hey man, what are you doing tonight? I got a ticket to Poison. You want to go? Sure, I'll go.
If I could get in the door for $60 or less, I would go see Poison.
But would you go see Brett solo?
Yeah,
Or is it the same
same thing. Because to me, Poison is Brett Michaels and whoever the fuck he's got up there. I don't care.
But what about
Not
that one
that.
guitar player they had that they had in the band for a minute, and then he ended up fucking Bobby Doll's wife or something, girlfriend, and they kicked him out like in the middle of the middle of Idaho one day. Like, there's your bag, there's your guitar. See you fucking later.
I don't care. I'm not that. I like Poison and I like their music, but it's not like how I like GNR. I don't give a fuck if it's the original cast or not. I'd go see them. I mean, I'm the same way with GNR. I'm gonna go see whether it's their originals or not. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's listen some more.
To me, you know I call you on the telephone. I'm only hoping that you're home.
You know, next time we do a glam song and we watch a music video like this, we should all just dress like this. What?
Kitty.
See the kitty? Yes.
You both have your kitties in the frames.
Oh, mine. Oh, she walked by. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't walk by.
What would have been funny is
You
if
think I
right
was just like
then.
pointing at my own kitty? Like, look at my kitty, guys.
Yes,
No,
that's what I
your
thought you were
kitty.
doing.
It was your kitty, Dustin.
Well, our cats
Bites
look
tongue,
similar
smiles
enough
They
politely.
do look similar. They do look
that
similar.
it would have been real funny if yours got up and walked out of frame as mine
Yeah.
was walking into frame, and then when mine walked out of frame, yours
They
walked
actually
back
look
in.
very similar now that you say it. Yeah.
Yep, that's my little girl. She was a gift. I was furious that day, but I couldn't act it because
Oh.
no, you don't give somebody a cat, a
No, you
live
do not. I
animal.
agree. I agree
That
fully. Yeah. But what about now?
oh no, now she's a member of this family. She's not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was furious, but on the inside, but I knew that it wasn't a malicious intent. So, but by the time I finally had to say something, because I had to say something eventually, I just had to wait till I wasn't mad about it anymore so that I could choose the right
You're
words.
like, why the fuck did you give me this cat?
Yes. Just like, don't
Now,
ever,
that's not a cool thing to do at all.
no, don't
No.
sign me up for a 20 or 12 to
There she is
14-year
again.
commitment.
There she is
Yeah,
again.
that's my little girl. Hey, Salem.
Oh.
Oh, you can't hear her because of the
Yeah.
noise canceling, but if I talk to her, she talks back. See if I can get her to say something. Salem, Salem, what's up? No, no, guess not. Not this time. Anyway, back to the song.
So I can't hear you when you say those words to me and whisper so softly. I gotta hear you, 'cause baby we'll be at the drive-in in the old man's Ford.
How much time do you think they had to put in individually before going on stage back then?
That was what I was thinking about. Like, did they film this like right before a concert or something? Because it's very well set up for a.
I'm sure it's a stage set. You don't see an audience.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Did they just set up like, okay, we're gonna film this music video before the show starts?
They
Potentially.
do that.
Because it's a big stage,
That's a thing. Where
and
they'll film live parts of music videos during shows and then splice in the studio recording, right?
yeah. But I'll tell you something I never noticed before in that scene we just watched was Brett singing in the wrong side of the microphone.
It's cool.
I never noticed that before.
Me neither. So you pointed it out. Thank God Slash didn't get in this band.
Do what Slash didn't? Oh yeah. Slash auditioned for Poison, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
In
Oh,
his
man.
moccasins.
How weird history would, I don't know. Well, it wouldn't be weird to us if that had happened. We just wouldn't never known about it. But how different things would have been. Would GNR have still been successful with a different guitarist? I am
And it would
not
have
sure.
probably
Been
have been
Tracy.
Tracy. It would have been Tracy. Yeah, I think they could have been just as successful because Izzy really created those songs and Slash added to them, and Tracy is real good. So I think
Yeah.
it would have maybe not been it would have been a different thing, but I think they still would have been huge.
Fair point.
I'm a Team Tracy.
Yeah.
Well, we was
He's a
talking
good
about
cat.
how like the look and everything was curated by the industry, and
Yeah.
that makes a whole lot of sense to me because if you look at like Welcome to the Jungle, they were doing that glam thing. GNR was doing that glam thing too for literally
For a
that one
minute.
song.
Yeah.
And then the second they made their money and didn't have to do this bullshit no more, they dropped that like as quick as they got their fuck you money.
Yeah. And good for them for it.
They
mean,
dropped that
there's-
act quicker than Izzy dropped the rest of the band.
Right? There was somebody saying things like, guns broke and all the makeup went away and then everybody started wearing their cowboy boots and jeans and t-shirt. And that was the new look.
So you're saying
What?
how the Welcome to Jungle video is the only time they look glam?
Yeah.
It's the
Pretty
only one
much.
I
Yeah.
know of.
Well, yeah, because I think that's like the worst he looks. I hate that with his hair all teased.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
no.
It's So Easy music video, but that didn't get released until like a couple of years ago.
Oh, I don't even
Right.
think I've seen it.
You haven't?
It's
Oh,
really
yeah, it's on
good.
YouTube. It was. I mean, Aaron's even in it.
Yeah, I
No.
think that's why it didn't
It's
get
It's
released.
misogynist as fuck.
Oh yeah, he's got her tied up and spanking her and shit, and
Oh, I don't know. That sounds familiar. Who knows?
yeah. Anyway, let's listen some more.
Talk to me. CC, pick up that guitar and talk to me.
The second guitar he's thrown. Chuck Berry walk. The Back to the Future fall on the floor.
Man, this is a very high energy video. I never noticed just how much shit happens in this video.
Well, it was probably produced with a lot of yayo, bro,
Oh yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
and Jack Daniels.
That's what we're hoping. That's the good stuff. Let's see here. Let's hit play.
Drive-ins. 17 costume changes.
Wait, what?
17 costume changes.
Maybe this was shot over a period. Maybe this was shot on tour, like before, like 5 or 6 different shows.
I doubt it. There's no crowd. Why wouldn't they splice in a little crowd to make it look more live, man?
That's fair enough.
But no, I think this is on a soundstage because they're not reacting to the audience. They're just reacting to the camera.
Well, they're making the video. They wouldn't be,
I still think.
I don't think an audience is there. What I'm saying is I think they may have filmed it before a show, before they let the audience in.
Potentially, yeah.
Because it would still look the same.
Out just still makes it kind of one perspective. I don't know. I think it was. I have a feeling there weren't too many people around when it was, other than the crew and the what have you, and then maybe a show started. But I don't know. Making it be live and then not be live without any crowd splices in, I don't know. It's kind of counterproductive.
I see what you mean. All right, let's hit play. Wait a minute, that looked like David Lee Roth.
Now the crowd comes in. Now, okay, yeah, I remember.
So maybe it was.
I don't know. Why would you have a stage that big and a crowd that small? Why didn't they just have the people partying in the beginning? Make it a whole big party for everyone. I don't know.
I don't have a clue. I have no idea about that. I'm sure that there's a video out there making of the video somewhere floating around.
Well, do you remember when we first started the podcast? I was talking about the Cindy Crawford incident. Do you remember during the VMAs when they were supposed to play Unskinny Bop, and then they ended up like fucking up, and then they playing this song instead? CeCe did.
No.
Oh, you need to splice this in. So, they were on the VMAs. Arsenio Hall was hosting, and they went on stage. CeCe was fucked up to the gills and started playing the beginning of Unskinny Bop or something, or the rest of the band started playing Unskinny Bop, and CeCe ended up playing this song instead. And then they stopped and then restarted, and then after they got off stage, they got on Brett and CeCe got in a fist fight backstage and wrestled to the ground to Cindy Crawford's feet, according to Bret Michaels.
I never knew about this.
Yeah, according to Bret Michaels. So
that's fun.
That began that little hiatus of CeCe leaving the band and then replacing him with the guy who got kicked out for sleeping with Bobby's girlfriend at the time. So that's how that story comes full circle.
Well, I'm glad we were able to. to bring that to the table because I don't have a lot of Poison talk to offer.
That's
We would
maybe
just
that's maybe like the one Poison fact I know,
hey, that's more than I know. I
and that
know
they're from the Brett's from the East Coast. I think that's it.
and he wears a wig.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I do know. The reason why I do know that is because I know people who have represented him in the past who, like, before he goes on stage, before he gets there, he's got to put it on and all that stuff.
Well, do you want to give your final thoughts on "Talk Dirty to Me" by Poison?
Yeah, Flow music video. I mean, I kind of said how I feel about Poison. I kind of consider them, they're a pop band for girls. I think that their guitar player, CC DeVille, is actually really good and like could have maybe made like better music with someone else. But
I agree.
all in all, like it's innocuous glam metal pop, like five
What would you?
stars.
5 stars. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I'm gonna give it 4 stars, and because of what we had to deal with back then, being a kid about to hit puberty back then, 5 years before puberty or whatever. Like the Beastie Boys, License to Ill, some Rat, Motley Crue, and Justice for All. Those are the few albums we got to choose from, other than like mainstream pop or like that British Invasion of like Morrissey and The Cure and all that. So I'm gonna give it 4 based upon its competition when it comes to
Okay.
rock back then. And back then I had the album. I listened to it and A to Z multiple times on my little like Walkman. And then like I said earlier in the podcast, Appetite came out, and I don't know where that tape is now. So for its competition and the time, I'm gonna give it 4.
Yeah, I'm in a similar boat, man. I really like the song. Music wise, I can't find anything to really complain about with it. I mean, this is definitely one of my go-to rock songs if I'm just feeling some old school hair metal. I mean, sometimes I'm just in the mood to hear Poison, and I like Poison. I really do. I like Unskinny Bop, and I like What the Cat Dragged In, and I like Talk Dirty to Me. I just think they're good songs, and I don't know, man. And maybe I'm biased, but I think I'm gonna meet you two in the middle, and I'm gonna go 4.5. So that's my final thought. But of course, the most important question, as always, is what did you think? Let us know in the comment section below and continue the conversation on Poison, Talk Dirty to Me, and of course, anything else you want while you're down there. Now, normally, this is the time of the show where we spin the wheel and find out what we're going to be doing in the next episode. But since we kind of diverted from our script, in the next episode on Thursday, we're going to be checking out the Juju Hounds Benefix. I had to check there. I can't remember. And get some Izzy Stradlin on the situation. But this was a fun episode, diversion. We do something a little different every now and then. That was pretty nice. I enjoyed
This
that.
is the second Poison song we've done.
What was the first
Fallen
one?
Angel. Fallen Angel.
Okay, yeah. We did that on another. I can't remember when. Something happened and Caputo couldn't be here. Was that when we did the dick game?
Can't remember.
I don't remember either. But anyway, we thank you guys for joining us today on the Guns and Radio podcast. We hope we'll see you on Thursday. And until then, I'm Dustin Bonez,
I'm Jeff.
and we'll see you next.
Weisberg.
Jeff Weiss, blur. Show the
Seattle,
hat again.
man.
Show
Seattle,
him your hat.
man. Which one, the good one or the bad one?
The one I want him to see, the interesting one. And there's Jeff's hat.
There we go. It's a catcher's mitt now. Or a catcher's mask.
Good night, everybody.
Rock on, guns.